Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Let me turn up my volume and stuff so that way I can hear you. I'm trying to get my thing my phone sat down right real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. Now I don't have to hold it.
Perfect.
Is this Austin, is this plugged in so that way I can use the ring light? Can give me one moment
Of course.
because I can't see. Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
Take your time. It's okay.
Oh. Okay. I think it's plugged in. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Give me one moment. I'm trying to figure out my ring light so I can turn it on.
Okay. Okay. No
I should
problem.
have had this done earlier, but I was what's wrong with it? Okay, I guess that's not gonna work. All right, so we'll have to do it this way.
I can see you perfectly fine. That's all right. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, burning some Palo Santo on my side, clearing the energy.
Okay. Should I do
Also,
the same? I got some.
well, that would be amazing. Yes, please.
It's this right here, right?
Oh, yes, that's it. Exactly.
Okay. Maybe one of these. Now, what exactly does this do?
The Palo Santo is a energy cleanser. The difference
Okay.
between this and sage is this just gets rid of the negative stuff. Sage
Okay.
is bleach. It gets rid of everything. So it keeps all the good stuff around, which is a good
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, see what happened is about 9 years ago I met somebody,
Yeah.
and by meeting this person, right after I met them, I started having a spiritual awakening.
Okay.
I didn't understand it. I didn't we didn't speak again for 9 years. And
Hmm.
then all of a sudden one day I'm 35 now. All of a sudden like I was wondering if he went and got a family and a wife and stuff like that. Well, I couldn't find him, and then like a few days later he friend requested me. And then he was just like, come home. So I did. I came back home and we've been together since. But when I met him, I felt every single one of my chakras open up
Hmm.
instantly. It
Yeah.
was wild. It's crazy. It's like I ended up having a Kundalini awakening. I
Okay.
didn't know anything about chakras. I didn't know anything about Kundalini. I didn't know anything about crystals. I didn't know anything about any of this until about right whenever me and him got together, and I felt all of that. And at the same time, he felt all of that. So it's like we had a Kundalini awakening at the same exact time. And everything I experienced, he's been experiencing. And that's why, remember when I told you about the twin flame thing? I'd never heard of anything like that existing. I don't like that label. I
Yeah.
don't like the sound of that. Like, because what I'm seeing is that it's a trend for people, and people are using it as a trend. And I looked at him because we had never heard of anything like that. So I was like, we can't be the only ones going through this and feeling this stuff, okay? And so when I looked it up, the twin flame, that's how I found out what twin flames were. And I was like, Austin, this is the only thing that really lines up to what we're going through. But I didn't like the label. I didn't like any of that because people are using it, for instance, like people who are doing the card readings and stuff like that. They're luring people in with false hopes that they're going to find that. And what me and him have been experiencing, it's a lot of love, but at the same time there's a lot of inner work that we're having to do along this journey of whatever we're experiencing. And that's what I found.
Yes. So, basically, this whole idea of twin flame, this didn't exist until probably the late 80s, 1990s.
Okay.
It's one of these inventions of the new age.
Well, listen.
And you see the danger of this is that people feel a powerful attraction to another person, which may have
Yeah,
many different reasons. And then they think that, oh, well, this must be my divine counterpart. And then the definition of this is that they must be together in order to complete some kind of mission. And so there lies the trap where
right.
people begin to accept subpar and even abusive behavior from the other side.
Oh
Otherwise,
yeah,
they can tolerate this just because they're thinking, oh, this is something that I must do for the divine. You see?
right.
So the strong attraction is just that, strong attraction.
Okay,
Whether you have codes for each other, that is possible, that you activated certain energies in each other, that happens a lot. And it
okay.
might not even be unique between you two. So if this is something that is enriching your life, if you are treated respectfully, kindly, if
And
it's
we
in,
are.
then it's good.
Okay.
Otherwise, think of it as anything else that you would with your mind. Yes, is this person harming me or enriching me? And see, I don't know this person. I'm just giving you my own humble experience.
Okay.
If it's not good for you, don't pursue. If it is good, pursue.
Okay. Thank you about that. Thank you for that. And also when I met him, it opened up I didn't know what Reiki was, and all of a sudden I can feel this energy inside me.
Yes.
And what happened is it started with me and him, and I could feel the energy. And I ended up getting I take this medication, and if you don't have it from this doctor, which I'm going to be trying to come off of soon, if you don't take it, you end up getting sick. Okay. So when I didn't have it one time before I went to my doctor's, I ended up feeling extremely, extremely sick. Okay. So I laid next to him, and I put my leg on him, and all of a sudden I felt a ton of energy come into me, and it felt really nice, and it was warm, and it was hot. And once I accepted it, I felt zero pain. I didn't feel anything. Like I just felt so good all the way up until the morning, and it lasted for about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes until after, and it was just like right along enough to right before I got to the doctor, and then I started feeling bad again. The pain started coming back. Then I went to a doctor's appointment, and this nurse was there, and the closer she got to me, the hotter I was becoming. And I was like, what is going on with me? What is this? And that's when I realized that I can extend this energy to help others. And it was blowing my mind. I didn't know what to do with it. So now what's happening is he has the Reiki too. I have it. We don't know how to expel it in the right ways. The heat. Oh yeah, and in the beginning with him, there was this heat transfer. What happened is we
Okay.
were laying down one night. He had his hand on me. I felt this big ball of energy hit me in my back, the middle back, and then all of a sudden, I felt it spreading from my back. It went up and it went down, and then it spread all over my body. And that's when the Reiki started. And I'm pretty sure that was the moment I had my Kundalini.
Okay. Okay. So the Kundalini is the life force, the vital energies. The awakening may happen naturally. There are practices that help you do this, like the Satkriya, a type of.
Uh-huh.
There's other events that could do this. Master can do this for you. So that's beside the point, really. Now that it has occurred and you seem perfectly fine, because it's a lot of energy. It's difficult to deal with initially.
Yeah, it is. Well, it felt like we were going crazy at first, and we didn't know who to
Yes.
talk to or who to speak to. And it felt like you're on the verge of going crazy, you know?
Yep, yep, yep. So that would have been, it does sort of match with the descriptions of Kundalini events. So let me ask you this about the Reiki. Have either of you received the correct empowerments? Have you been trained by a master?
No, it just came when we met. It came, and we feel it. We can feel what's going on.
Oh,
And we've just been doing transfers to each other since we
yes.
don't know what to do. We have like we've been, and at night it comes a lot too when we're laying down. And the moment that I start, that we hold hands or we touch, you can feel the heat energy transfer between either one of us, and then it'll calm both of us down.
Okay.
But we don't know what to do with it. We don't know what to do about it. And it feels so good. It feels so good. I had never felt anything like this in my life. And it feels really good, and but we don't know what to do with it. That's where we're at right now. We don't know what to do with it.
Okay, so I understand the situation. Um, the thing about how to control it and how to use it, this requires some practice, you see, like any other skill.
Right.
So what I would recommend for you
Sit
is
right here so you can listen.
I'll give, is the gentleman present with you?
Yeah, he's with me if that's okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's not a problem. That's even better. So I can do this for both of you.
Okay, so can I open my door so we can have light and then you can see us both?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
All right, sorry. Well, I mean, well, he don't really like to be on camera, so he's just gonna watch.
It's not necessary, just the presence and the permission to give you the empowerments. And then also what I'll do, I'll send you some material, including meditations.
Okay.
So
All right, can you sit up though, so that way you can at least hear? We're having a problem hearing a little bit. I'm having a problem hearing a little bit,
no,
but
it's all good. It's all good. So you
okay.
see, the empowerment makes sure that you slowly strengthen the body, because the physical vessel has definitely a part in this. It's not just pulling in energy from the divine realm or
Right.
storing it inside. The body has to get strong too. If this part is lacking, it can mess with your biological system. Extreme heat, extreme cold, extreme hunger, feeling in intense emotions, outbursts even, you see.
What about breaking out like acne?
He has a
Well,
lot.
At 33 years old, I'm breaking out like a teenage boy.
okay, so you see it's kind of messing with the hormonal system too. These
It's
all,
it's messing with me too. It's messing with both of us. Like he's grown hair. He's got more hair on all over his body.
Things are changing.
Things are changing. Since we met, everything has changed in our lives.
okay, so what I would recommend, now that this energy is present, that you go through the correct process of empowerment and do the meditations on a daily basis.
Okay.
Now, becoming a master teacher requires a minimum of 1 year work, that you do these meditations daily. And so,
Daily.
yes, daily. This
Okay.
is serious now. And both of you have gotten this energy in you. There's no way to undo it unless you want that. But I
No,
wouldn't
we don't
recommend
want to undo it. It feels good.
be able to heal people and enrich their life, right? So
Where does
um,
it come from?
Yeah, where I'm sorry
What's
to
the
interrupt you.
origin?
Where does it come from? Why does it choose us, or what is this?
well, I haven't connected to the energy of either of you yet, so I can't tell you specifically, but I can give you the general answer. Energy is energy. The fundamental substance that allows creation to occur is divine love. Every particle in the universe, every string of energy has this signature within it. So this energy is not your physical body. You're pulling this frequency in and then guiding it. It is intelligent, it is healing, it is soothing. So that's the nature of it. And so having access to this would most probably mean that you've done this in past lives. You've you've maintained the gift, and now you just didn't come across the correct process to do this correctly, because you see these are soul gifts. There's certain things, energy work and magical work, that once you achieve, they stay with you. All these children born with gifts, and the parents say, well, this doesn't happen in our bloodline. It has nothing to do with the body or the bloodline. That
Right.
soul is a master. And
So it's
so
coming from the soul.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
if you think that's the reason why I've had two separate dreams of being Japanese in my past life?
Well, that makes
I mean,
sense.
Japanese has, I've never had any, I have no connection to Japanese, but like all of a sudden, like I've had, I had a spiritual dream where spirits came to me, but I had God's presence over us. And they showed me a past life where my soulmate was Japanese. And this was before me and Austin got together and became one.
Yes.
And they looked at the other spirits. I had two behind me, and then the woman was speaking, and then she told the other, she said she'll remember soon. That month is when I met him, or not met him. We knew each other already. We had come in contact once, and then we had found each other again. And then, but they had showed me Japanese in that spiritual thing. And then I had one other dream or encounter where we were Japanese again, and that was only two times that did that. And I looked up Japanese. I'm like, Japanese has a lot of Reiki and
Well,
energy
yes,
involved in that stuff.
yes, 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 absolutely. So energy work is not unique to Japan, but this modality you're talking about, the Reiki, was created, or let's say rebranded from older techniques that come from China, from Tibet.
Right. Tibet, yeah, Tibet.
The Japanese version, Reiki, was basically at the beginning empowerments. No symbols were involved. So
Right.
I think that kind of an approach for this session we have together will be better. That I would go through your energy system, clear things out for you if there are any blockages in the way, preventing the smooth flow of energy. And to remove that, explain to you what parts of the body and mind are involved in this, but again, for both of you, and then
Okay.
give you empowerment, because you see that is important for the body, regardless of whether you've done this a 1,000 lifetimes before or not. It's just giving you, like, say, the correct bearings, where is true north, and then from there you can take it yourself. I'm also going to send you the empowerments for all the material, books, CDs, and point out the meditation that you should do on a daily basis. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes, say 12 minutes, where you focus on different parts of the head, the crown
Right.
chakra, third eye, back of the head, jade gate, then pulling the energy down through the throat and heart, solar plexus and sacral into the proper storage point, which is the lower tanden, and then how to pull it back up through the shoulders and arms into the hands and then point it outwards. You see,
Yeah.
there's an entire process missing. Also, how to initiate the flow. See, these are things that you're missing now. So these will be very valuable to both of you. How to start the flow, but even most importantly, before you begin, how to cleanse your body and energy to start with. When you do this for a person, then how to cleanse your body and energy after, so you're not picking up anything, because there is such a thing called an STD, a spiritually transmitted disease. So
Oh,
now,
we know.
yes, yes. So you get in touch with certain individuals who are unaware. They have poor spiritual habits, and they're infected with all sorts of things,
Yes.
from bugs and implants to demons and you God knows what. So the cleansing process is important. Okay, so for one moment, can I see both your faces in
Mm-hmm.
this frame? Hello, my
Yeah, come
friend.
here.
There we go.
Get.
Okay. And I would like to ask for your permission to tune into your energy. So far I
Yeah,
haven't done.
please. Yes.
I accept with much gratitude, and may this entire session be aligned with your highest good, and only that. Okay, so you're a nice couple. I like your energy together. So this is
Thank you.
good. Forget the hippie twin flame thing. You're a nice
Yeah,
couple.
we don't like that. We don't like that. We just know
That's
that we're
all
good
that's
together.
all you need to know. You're good people. You've got good hearts. Your hearts are shining brightly. This is good. So I'm happy giving you this. You're going to
Should we
use it.
close our eyes?
Okay. So I would go through the energy system. So, well, now you're both doing this. I'll go through the energy system of each of you one at a time.
Okay.
Because you've come different paths. And so maybe the process is different. The cleansing and balancing is different for each of you. I'll do that for each of you individually, and then together, if you have time for the whole session, then together we can do the empowerments at the same time. So
Yes.
plan of action, first clearing the energy system and balancing you out both, so you're ready to receive the empowerments. Excellent. Shall we go with
Yes,
ladies?
we're ready.
Okay. Okay. So ladies first. All right. So I'm going to use a singing bowl. This is both you like this, yeah? This is tuned to the heart chakra.
I do like it because I have one.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so I'm going to cleanse the energy, and also it'll give me the type of sound that comes out will give me an
Can I
indication.
shut my door first so that way I can just be, that door's locked over there, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, babe, what is that that's dropping? Go play. Go play. I'll be back in a minute. Let me scoot this back. Let me scoot this back. And then I can come here. I'm excited about this.
This is going to be good. Okay, excellent.
Okay.
So
Let me put my legs up.
okay. Okay, so now you'll be able to hear it. I turned off the background noise filter, so let's start
Okay,
again.
go ahead.
You are one powerful lady, my friend.
Thank you.
And there's some blockages that we're going to remove and allow the flow to go. Let's see where the blockage lies. So I'm going to get the flow of healing energy going within me. So let's think of this as the start of this process we're going to go through together. So calling to the divine, beloved, beloved, source of all things in all domains. Bless this healing and activation with your love and light. May it be aligned with the highest soul purpose, highest good, greatest life, greatest health and abundance of all of us. Okay, so starting at about a foot above your head, the soul star. And I use sound, I use rattles. These are shamanic instruments, each with a different energy and flavor.
Okay.
I also may use an Egyptian instrument, a sistrum. This cleans entire temple complexes, but we'll use it for cleansing if needed. There are a whole assortment of crystals that I use. So let's see what we get a call to use. So far, Sequoia, this is breaking up any blockages into the consistency of fine dry sand. And then I use a piece of obsidian to vacuum that out of your energy. And so all this works with distance. Let's see how the things go. So today I'm going to give you the empowerments for immediate sort of hands-on healing. If you're ready, I'll give you the distance. If not, we can do this at another time. But for now, let's get
I'm ready.
Okay, fantastic. So soul star, connection to the divine, needs a little bit of cleaning. Think of this as an energetic car wash, going through every single system. So going through the soul star about a foot above your head. Let's clear. Okay, now moving down gently yet powerfully, moving toward your crown, the top of the head. So there's a slight misalignment, as if it's not on the right line. It's kind of on to one side. This would be towards the left side of the body. So the center has been moved out of place somehow. And so this would make sense that the channel is not aligned. So let's see what we would use. So bringing in my cedar, just gently dislodging it from where it is. It's like realigning the spinal column, pushing the center back into place.
What
And
you
then,
said about that makes a lot of sense.
okay, so the crown being misaligned would give you difficulties focusing it. It might even be the medications that they gave you. Okay.
You called it.
Yeah, okay. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to put it
He's
back into
good.
place. We're going to put it back into place. And this, and also, please keep in mind, the way I do these tasks is very, very gentle. Zero pain, zero discomfort, but you'll be aware of what's happening. And as I'm telling
Okay.
you what I'm doing, this is what we're working on. So right now, cedarwood, divine magic, powerful force, very gentle. So let's push the crown from the right, dislodging, gently pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back into its proper place, and boop, there we go. It's in the right place. Now let's take a look at it.
Is it normal to feel that?
Well, that's what I'm doing. That's my energy. That's what you'll be able to do.
I feel it.
I know, that's the whole point. That's why I make the big bucks. Yeah, and you see the beauty of it is that it works across space and time. I do healings on past lives, childhood, future lives. So yeah, this is normal. Okay, so the crown is back in its place. Now let's examine the energy center for you. Okay, so this poor thing has been out of juice for quite a while. And so this would have prevented you from getting your intuition, the gentle whispers of your soul. They come in through the higher realms and they enter the mind through the crown. So this would have been completely dislodged, making it almost impossible for you to get your downloads, your gifts coming in. So now this is in its place. What do we do? Let's see if it's healthy. Looking at the crown, is completely switched off. Let's turn it back on. So again, Sequoia, this is divine masculine, a little bit more forceful. Let's initiate it. Let's start the engine room. So gently bringing your crown back to life. Good, 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 good. There we go. Pilot light started. Let's circulate the energy. Let's circulate the energy back. Good, 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 good. There we go. Well, that kind of explains why the energy is bouncing and ricocheting all around the place, because you didn't have the channel. Something had just like a golf ball hit the chakra out of place. Okay, perfect. Well, we live and we learn, isn't it? I mean, this is new for me. So it could also be warfare, as in spiritual warfare from a past life. Somebody did some damage on the energy system. But anyway, we're fixing that. No problem. It's back in place. It's online. Very powerful. So after this, expect downloads to come in like crazy. You're connected back to the internet, okay? There we go. Crown looking good. Let's do a gentle cleansing on it. And let's pull out the stagnant stuff. Vacuum up the dry sand, clearing the crown. Cleaning it so it's brand new. Okay, I like this. Very good. Very, very good. Now from the top of your head, gently entering the head, the cranial cavity, the brain. Let's see what's going on there. Again on the left side. So whatever this is, I'm thinking is probably the medication that's just knocked everything out of whack for you. And so if it's vital to your survival and well-being, continue. Otherwise, gently, with the advice of a doctor, bring down the dose and wean yourself off it if it's not something that you need, because it's wreaking havoc on your energy system.
Okay.
So left side of the brain, let's just give that a little cleanse. The brain itself now. So cleaning all the neurons. Washing your nervous system with white light. Okay, and just let's pull out everything that doesn't belong. Cleaning the brain itself. So this would translate in a physical reality to transmutation The body's going to purge all that stuff that's gotten lodged in. Good. Looking good, looking good. Let's do the whole brain and then go into the spinal cord. So clearing the whole brain. Now gently extending this healing, washing the nerves down into the spinal cord, going down, going down, going down. Very clean. Okay, now just let's do the vacuum, getting what doesn't belong out of your nervous system, the central nervous system and spine, clearing all that up. That looks good. Okay, perfect. Now moving to the base of the brain, front of the head, the third eye, pineal gland. This is, it doesn't have color. So this would probably indicate an event with your heart. So the heart is the seat of the soul, the engine room. And so if you've had a heartbreak that hasn't healed, this would translate in this fashion. Let's first of all clean the third eye. Okay, it's good, it's clean. So this wasn't online either. Pulling out all the stagnant energy from the third eye. So I'm just going to jump a few steps ahead, going straight to the heart. Okay, yes, there's some damage to the heart. This happens through heartache, heartbreak, betrayal, that kind of stuff. We'll deal with that, no problem. No problem. So now from the front of the head, between the eyebrows, going to the back of the head, the base of the skull, Jade Gate, clearing that out. That's downloading packets of information from your team. So let's clear the back of the head. And yeah, by the way, once we've gone through this, it's not going to be quite so easy to knock you off balance anymore. You'll be
Good.
online, tapped in, yes? So the back of the head, the Jade Gate, let's clear that. Okay, good, good, good. So you can receive whole.
It feels like you're touching me.
I know, yes, that's the beauty of this energy work. So you'll be able to do this yourself, yes? So back of the head, let's just clear that out. And again, if you notice, it's very, very gentle. You're aware of it, but no discomfort, no pain. Okay,
No.
good, good, good. Jade Gate clear. Now moving forward to the throat chakra. And so this is the energy of truth. Okay, so now just to summarize what I've gotten so far. First of all, the crown was out of alignment, like way off balance. It wasn't even in the path of the energy. And now I'm seeing big damage to the heart. The heart is the seat of the soul, where we basically connect to the divine, and it pumps energy into the rest of the system. If there's damage there, that'll basically limit what you're able to do. So
Is my throat chakra okay?
The throat chakra is there's no energy getting to it. So the above ones were out of balance, like what's the game called, Jenga, in a moment where it's almost collapsing, and so no energy is coming up from the heart. So the throat is off, but we'll fix that. So see again, the third eye, Jade Gate, and throat, these three are off completely. Nothing is making it out of your heart. And so we'll do some heart healing for you. That's going to allow the energy to go through the channel, stream correctly. This is crucial, by the way. So the throat chakra, let's just see if it's healthy. Yeah, it's healthy. Any cleaning required? Minimal clearing. So let's clear the throat. Very, very minimal clearing required. That did it. Let's just pull out the dry sand with our vacuum cleaner. And now going to the higher heart. That's unconditional love, just above the chest plate, this little dimple down here. That's it, where your necklace, where the pendant is. That's the thymus.
Right here?
Yes, yes, yes. That's the higher heart, unconditional love, strong, powerful, healthy. So you're a very loving being. And so now let's move a little bit lower to the center of the chest, the heart.
Like right here?
There we go. Okay. So, my dear friend, as divine beings, we love. but sometimes we get hurt. This happens through heartbreak, betrayal, loss, all sorts of things. And every time, this leaves a little crack, a little chip in the otherwise perfect jewel that is the heart. And some of this may happen in childhood, but some of it may be from previous lifetimes where we carry the wounds with us. And so you may ask, how are we going to heal this cracked and chipped jewel? Well, what we're going to do is melt it completely and cast it brand new. And so now I'm surrounding your heart and I'm starting to heat it up with energy. So warming up the heart. So there's a lot. Something broke your heart in half and only half of it is operating. And so from that cut line, everything going up, and if you feel tears coming, allow them to come out. That's part of the healing. It's called somatic release. So heating up the heart, warming it up, is getting wobbly like jello, starting to melt from the outside. And now it's melting completely into a liquid. Good, good. Allow it to come to the surface. We welcome this. Good, good, good. This is welcomed. And now heating it up. I'm here with you, sister. I'm holding space for you. That's beautiful. Let it all out. And now heating up the liquid. Finally, the whole heart came alive for the first time in a long time. And two parts of the heart are now in one single liquid. And so now we're going to continue heating up the heart, giving it more energy, more loving energy. Beautiful, beautiful. This is profound healing, deep healing from many lives. And so now we're heating it up. It's starting to bubble and it's starting to evaporate into a gas. We're going to keep giving it loving energy, warming it up even further. And so now every last little droplet has turned into a gas, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to continue giving the heart center all the love that it needs to excite the gas into superheated plasma, like a sun, like a green emerald sun in the center of the chest. And so now all those cords in the heart, all the implants, they're burning away. So please take a deep breath. And with every breath, you're making the sun more powerful. And with every exhalation, you're just releasing the byproduct of everything that's burning. That's the way you're working with me. We're working on this together. And so burning away, burning away. There we go. It's almost all burnt away. They can't exist in such high energy. And so the divine realm is actively working with us in this healing. There we go. There we go. A couple of more deep, gentle breaths. Good, 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 good. This is perfect. There we go. There we go. The heart is clear. And so now let's keep the heart in the form of a sun for a little longer. Let's keep it at this super high energy level, because it absolutely deserves to bask in this energy. There we go. There we go. Perfectly clear. And so now the only color is this beautiful emerald green, like a sunshine, radiating outwards. Okay, there we go. That's it. We did that, sweetheart. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. We got rid of all the implants, all the stuff that wasn't supposed to be there. It's all good. Okay, there we go. So now gently cooling down the heart once again, reducing its temperature, so turning the plasma into a gas, and gently continuing to cool it down, so the gas is now condensing back into a liquid, perfectly clear, spiraling powerfully. And so now let's keep cooling it down. And now edges are forming. It's becoming wobbly like jello, but it has perfect edges. And now let's cool it back down to normal energy levels. And here we go, a perfect brand new, freshly cut gem. No damage, no cracks. So, my dear friend, from all of this pain. Just keep the wisdom and throw the rest away, because it is as if none of it ever occurred. Okay, and I'm feeling this incredible sense of relief. Relief, yes, you're carrying a lot in your heart. That's okay. So now when you think about the energy bouncing left and right, the channels were not open. It had nowhere to go.
It's like
So
it just, it's
yes,
like it just dissipated, like it went,
you got it.
like it
So
left.
now it's already pumping energy up to the throat, jade gate, third eye, and crown. So already you're getting downloads. The visualization you just got, like the ricochet, that's the whole system coming online now for the
Yeah, I
first
feel like
time.
it went like this and now it's gone. Like,
There
I
we
don't know
go.
what you just did to me, but it was hardcore and
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't
was your
stop
heart.
myself from crying if I wanted to, and
That
I didn't
that
understand that.
it's just the body recognizing the healing, and also the water that we give out through saliva or tears. This water is containing all that heavy energy the body is purging. It's the body realizing, coming to understand freedom, right? So it's called
It
somatic
feels
release.
like, I don't know, it feels like
Yes,
there's a heaviness
expansion.
lifted from here.
Exactly right. And so this is the most profound part of the healing work that we're going to be doing today. The
And I
rest is
couldn't stop
easy.
myself from breathing in and out.
Perfect. Perfect. And I can tell you now that the rest of the stuff just popped online. Yes, you have been a healer for many, many lifetimes. And so the damage is probably energetic. Somebody didn't want you healing people. Something dark, something evil.
Yeah.
Okay. Heart is perfect. Thumbs up, all clear. Let's continue moving down the energy conduit. So now gently yet powerfully moving down to the bottom of the rib cage, your solar plexus, the engine room. Some clearing, no biggie. Let's just look down, sacral, roots, and go down through the feet, base of the feet, earth star. Okay, so now we're working on the solar plexus. Some stuff that doesn't belong, we'll clear that out. Cakewalk, no biggie. Now just to give you a description of this, this would be people causing you pain with their words.
Yeah.
And every time they hook into the solar plexus and extract your energy. So
I didn't
for
know
that clearing, I'm going to use the sistrum. I'm going to move all that gunk out of phase. So it's in a different dimension. So when we remove it, it doesn't catch on to anything and cause any damage to your energy system. Okay, so let's keep on working on it. There we go. So now it's out of phase. I'm gently going in behind the solar plexus and getting hold of all of that stuff all in one go and starting to gently pull it back, remove, getting it out of your system, pulling it out gently. It's not touching or catching on anything. Moving it back. It's out of the solar plexus. Now continuing to pull it back out of your energy system. Okay, let's bundle it all together. So the way I'm perceiving it is like scrubbing wire. What you use to
Should I
scrub
bundle it
something.
too with you?
You want to light it on fire with
Should
me?
I bundle it too with you?
You can send your fire if you like.
What do you mean?
Now in your mind, think you're a dragon and you can breathe fire. And so
Okay.
on the count of 3, you're going to exhale fire towards all
Okay.
this stuff we're burning together. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. And final time. 1, 2, 3. Dragon's breath. Yeah, you've already got the technique. So we burned all the cords. There's nothing to wiggle its way back in and reattach. Burning all the way to the source, the people that were feeding on your energy. Now let's quickly heal the solar plexus so you don't leak any energy. All sealed. And now let's give it some boost. That was a lot, by the way.
I know.
People around you they're vicious with their words. Wow.
What is it?
People around you are cruel with their words.
They
Yeah.
were.
Okay. That's all out. So you see all these things, they leave imprints on the body, on the memory of your body, the energy system. So
He's the
these have
real
to go.
deal.
Okay, so now let's give it some oomph, bring it on to full power. Okay, solar plexus good, central channel, let's go from the top, soul star good, crown powerful, very good. You're a powerful psychic, by the way, and now you'll be
Thank
able
you.
to get all of that. Now coming into the brain, looking clean. The half side that was off is now on. Coming down, base of the brain, pineal glands, your third eye, it just popped on. Good, good, good. Back of the head, jade gate, already getting information in from your divine team. Very good. Coming to the front, the throat, it looks healthy and alive, no damage. So you're not one to be afraid of speaking your truth. Very good. Good for you. Coming to the top of the chest plate, higher heart, looking good. Heart chakra, oh yes, perfect. Solar plexus, bottom of the chest plate, looking good. And now gently yet powerfully continuing the stream towards the belly button level, a little bit above the sacral. This is the energy of creation, sensuality, artistic work, anything that you give birth to, not just children, but art, material, the way you move yourself in the world. And so this is looking okay, just minimal cleansing. By the way, the other centers just need everything below this, just needs a little bit of clearing. No damage there. So let's do the sacral. Sacral is good. And let's just vacuum out all the debris. Sacral is good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, now here we come to the center that's most important. This is what you booked the session for. About 3 fingers width underneath the belly button and about the same distance inside the body. There's a center called the tanden or the lower dantian. This is where you build up the healing energy before you start working on somebody.
Okay.
And so the way it works is just the way lift your hand now. How did you do that? You just willed it.
This.
Yeah,
I did
that
this.
much. Yeah. Okay. So how did you move your hand? You just thought and moved it.
Yeah.
Energy work is the same. It's like having extra organs. They're at your command. There's no woo-woo
Okay.
involved. There's no secret whatever. No, it's all by will. And so the tanden, let's see. Okay. It's there, but it hasn't been used. So all the energy going through your system hasn't been going through the correct channel. It's just been bouncing off the walls, wreaking havoc. So
It
let's
has, because my
gently.
body's super hot and so is
Yeah.
his. He's going
Yeah.
through the same thing.
Okay, we'll do the same thing for him. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just waken this up and remind it of its purpose. Okay, and so what do I use? Okay, let's start with something a little softer. The magnolia, divine feminine, gently, like a mom waking up her little infant. Gently waking up the center. Hello, sunshine. Good morning. Good morning. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Okay, waking it up, and now let's give it some oomph. Cedar wood, divine magic. Let's just bring it to full power. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, center is online. So now you've got the correct equipment to receive the empowerment. And by the way, these Reiki masters, they don't do this. They don't do the healing and clearing. They just blast
Right.
people with it, right? That's not the correct way. They do more damage sometimes than good. And so now moving down to the root chakra, requiring
The what?
just the root chakra.
Yeah. This is the one
The
I want the
base.
most.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
If you can do something powerful to that, that'd be great.
Could you describe why you are drawn to this in this way?
I've been drawn to the root chakra for a while. I feel like it's out of balance. I feel like I'm not 120% sure why, but when I had my awakening with Austin, I felt this powerful sensation in my root chakra down at the very bottom, and he felt that too. And then one day it's like it was online, and it helped my sexual energy so much, and then I realized it was damaged when it went away, and it was a sign for me to work on it, and that's why.
Okay, so what I'm seeing, there's no major damage.
Okay.
That's good news. It has just accumulated a lot of debris and gotten blocked up, like the pipe is
Yeah.
blocked. So it doesn't require any repair, just the same clearing process.
Right.
So again, the same sequoia, this little guy, I'm just going to break up the blockage and clear it. There's no damage. And by the way, you're one of the lucky 15% of the human population. There's no harvesting of sexual energy in the dream time, which is very
What do you
good.
mean by that?
Lots of entities feed on humanity for the flavor of their sexual energy. This happens in the dreams. So you're not one of them. That is very fortunate.
I can't believe you know that, because like when if I had sexual encounters with somebody, I would, if I felt anything weird going on, I would immediately put up a block in front of me before I even knew any of this was happening, and I
Good.
wouldn't let them mess with me
Very
or
good.
try to
Very
have
good.
or have an attachment to me.
That's perfect. Yeah, very wise. Okay, so I'm giving you the all clear. No, no implants. No, like they're little pipes injected in through the sacral plexus at the back of the base of the spine. They're little holes where nerves come out, and they control the sensation in the inner thighs, the sexual organs. That's where they plug in these implants, and you're free of them. So that is
Okay.
good news. So just clearing up, just making sure there's nothing that doesn't belong. Clearing, clearing. And now just vacuuming out all the debris. Perfect. So all the centers inside your body are now perfectly aligned and clear, but we're just halfway. We're to the sort of base of the torso. Now moving into the hips and down through the legs, coming down to the knee level, just pushing the energy into the earth and washing everything from the soul star into the crown, coming through your entire body, washing down through the legs now at knee level, coming down through the ankles to the feet and pushing it into the earth. And now there's a final center called the Earth Star. And let's give that a little cleanse and awakening. This is connection to Earth, so you can ground energy easier. If you
Yeah.
feel extra heat, you can just will it down through the system and through your feet, give it to the earth. That's perfectly good. So cleansing the Earth Star. Okay, and now just clearing up with the obsidian. Okay, perfect. And so this is your cleansing, my dear. By the way, the empowerment takes about 10 minutes. That's easy. I just give you the signature energy and you run with it. So this was the most important part. So now let's just finalize. I'm going to fine tune all your energy centers. This is the Tibetan fire serpent. It just perfectly harmonizes and balances the central column of energy, which is looking perfect. And now going around your aura, repairing the aura. First round. Second round, like a hula hoop, just going around the boundaries of your energy, repairing and cleaning the aura. And final round is giving it a mirror polish. Okay, and third round. Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Thank
Thumbs
you.
up. You are most welcome. So now, even if we stop right here, now the energy can channel. Your intuitive gifts are going to work. You'll get downloads from your ancestors. The heart was in a very bad state, and that was preventing you from functioning normally. That was the
Is
most
that what was
powerful.
preventing me? It was my heart the whole time?
The heart was badly damaged, but also the crown chakra was kind of like above your shoulder instead of above your head. So
Right.
that had been moving out of the path. So the path was disconnected also. So that's in place, fully active. The heart is healthy. Everything is working perfectly fine. Okay.
Do you think it will be easier for okay, I know I've had gifts my whole life. Do you think it will be easier for them to connect now? The spiritual side to be able to connect now with me?
Yeah, hello. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Now that you
Because the
see,
way they've been having to come to me and speak, they've been having to do like crazy things, like to the point to where like for me to remember and for me to get an important message, I would have to have a nightmare in order for me to be able to get the message correctly. For like a few weeks ago, I saved my mom because of that, you know,
I
and
understand.
they
Yeah,
had to go other ways about getting information to me.
understood. Well, now the path is open, so you get regular downloads.
So you think I am a psychic though?
You're not just a psychic. That comes at the beginning levels. You're a very, very powerful healer. You
A
have been
very
for
powerful
many
healer.
lifetimes. You intuitively knew what the dragon breath, the breath of fire was. I didn't even have to tell you. You jumped in. So these
What do
gifts are
you
coming.
mean?
Well, you see, that's the nature of this kind of healing. I've got lots of instruments around me, hundreds of items. When I see some problem, the answer pops into my mind. Hey, dragon's breath here. Use obsidian here. Use a andara or maybe quartz there. Use the sistrum. Use this one. You see, you knew the technique that was needed. This doesn't come without having mastered this in previous incarnations.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna hand you over to him. Maybe you can
Okay.
help him. Okay.
Absolutely. And then
I
once we're done
appreciate you
with
so
that, I'll
much.
give. Hey, my pleasure. Absolutely. It's an honor to be of service to you.
He's gonna feel what I just felt, and it feels amazing. I feel clean. Thank you. I
Most
will.
welcome.
Here you go. Oh, it feels so good. And if you when it comes to the heart, it's gonna hit you hard. I want you to know that.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
Hello, sir. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Well, it's a pleasure to have the opportunity to work with you. So
Pleasure is mine.
let's just do some clearing of the energy
You're gonna
so
have to
that I may
leave me to
connect with
listen.
you, so that I may connect with you in the most balanced way. So just burning some Palo Santo. If you have some in the room, I would strongly recommend you burn some of this too. It's
Yeah,
just
you
such a
should. I just did
beautiful
it.
aroma. Let's bring things to balance.
Just know that you're burning it though. Lean up, Joe.
Excellent, excellent. Okay.
Burn it. You just found you. Here, you want me to help you? And then just do this. There you go. Ask him if it's okay if you just do it like that.
That's perfect. Okay.
Ask him if it is that why we're sensitive to smells and things like that is because we're very intuitive. Like
With our smells and our senses.
Our senses more heightened because we're healers and we know like we can smell when something's dangerous or something like that.
I'm hypersensitive to all kind of smells. Like when it comes down to like a cologne sprayed 10 feet away from me, I'll know if it's contagious or if it's bad for my body. It'll burn my throat.
Okay. Okay. So again, heightened senses. This would be an extra input for you. So once we go through the clearing and activation, you'll know how to use it better. So that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with this. So the body gets sharper with practice, especially with energy work. So you can expect this to get even more strong, more powerful.
Mm.
Okay. So let's do an energy cleanse with the Palo Santo. Okay, so we're at a better initial point. So let's begin. I'm getting a channel that is a lot clearer than Nikki. So we're going to go through the same process, starting from the soul star, about a foot above the head. So again, let's clear myself. And now connecting to the divine realm. Beloved, beloved, source of all things in all domains, send your beautiful love, light, healing, and blessing, so this healing may be aligned with our highest soul purpose, highest good, greatest life, greatest health, and the highest good of all. Okay, sir, you are one powerful being also. I'm immediately getting waves of heat. So you're the source of the heat.
I'm the source of the heat.
Yes,
The
sir.
what?
I'm the source of the heat.
Are you?
I'm feeling it. You are one powerful muchacho. Very powerful. Okay, so let's see. With your permission, I'm going to begin. May I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, starting from the soul star, powerful, connected, tapped into the divine realm. Very good. Let's continue downwards into the channel of energy coming into the crown. Okay, I'm getting immediately an implant. Something like a German World War II helmet placed on your crown. And this is in the 4th and 5th and 6th dimensions. And it is basically cutting you off from getting downloads. So let's remove this. I'm going to just move it out of phase with the system. So imagine you're having this cover your energy. You wouldn't be able to connect upwards. So this is an implant placed in your energy system. So let's just break it up. So I'm going to move it out of your dimension and then remove it. So when we do this, it doesn't catch on anything, cause any damage. Okay, so moved it out of your dimension. Now gently going behind the head and catching it from in front, dislodging it from your energy system, moving it off. This would have covered your third eye and the back of the head, the jade gate also. So moving it off and now moving it out of the boundaries of your energy. Okay, free. And now let's crumble this thing up into a little ball of metal. And let's see where this has come from. Okay, warfare. Warfare. Do you have any memories of being in spaceships and conducting war or any of that stuff? So I've only
I have a strong urge of staying away from warfare in this lifetime.
Okay. Have you any sort of like skills popping to the surface, sharp reflexes, knowing how to defend yourself?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay, so my friend, ding ding ding, you're a super soldier. And you've probably been in this body for far longer than you realize. So I see these kinds of quote-unquote technology on a lot of super soldiers. So let's get rid of the helmet and then I'll explain more. We just burnt that away with fire. Okay. Crown, all sorts of technology planted into your body. So this would be part of a suit, an intelligent suit exoskeleton that would give you enhanced capability. You'd run faster, could breathe different atmospheres. This god-awful thing would connect you to the helmet. It would read your thoughts and help you control everything. You'd be able to see electromagnetic waves, ultrasound, ultraviolet, hear out of the normal range. And this would have
Is
plugged
that,
in.
sorry to interrupt, is that why I have ear ringing sensations all the time and different frequencies hit me and it causes irritation?
Yes,
It happens
sir.
to me a lot.
And that would also explain your heightened senses. So you've lived in this. You look like you're in your early 30s, late 20s. How old are you?
Right. 30.
Yeah. Okay. No, you're not.
32. I'm sorry, 32.
No, you're not.
33.
You're 120 years old.
We've lived 7 lifetimes.
Yeah.
You've been
I
in
do
this
know
body
that.
for a very long time. They regress the body, age you backwards, and wipe your memory. And so, in order to prevent you from waking up, they put different tech in place. That's the energy. And now you understand why they would have chosen you. You are one powerful guy, okay? There's lots of stuff out there on the secret space program and super soldiers. They would have picked you up in the 1900s. You would have shown extreme gifts. They would have conditioned your body and mind to go into the program. So you've done probably 3 of these, 4 of these. You're an expert. So the aversion to conflict comes because you see how it ends up. You don't involve yourself in warfare unless absolutely necessary.
Is that why I'm so good with like anything I challenge myself with, like mechanical or any type of
Yes,
carpenter work?
yes,
I have no issues with it.
you've been there, you've done that. Absolutely, absolutely.
Makes sense.
Okay. And so as we go through your system, I'm going to remove these goddamn things because some of them, they start malfunctioning. Okay, crown clear. Let's look at, now, not clear, I just removed it so I could actually start looking at it. So crown, good. You've got high intelligence. You can do math in your head. You don't need pen and paper. You look at the situation, you see the outcome. Okay, crown chakra healthy. Minimal cleaning. You're in good shape, man. Okay, crown chakra clear. Now let's vacuum out whatever doesn't belong. Coming into the brain, let's see what they've left behind. And when you watch the video I'm sending, you can see as I'm moving through your energy, the camera's picking up our exchange of energy, flashes of light and whatnot. So coming into the brain. All right, all around your head, just above the eyebrow level, there are tiny, tiny little implants on regular intervals that would also make connections to the different connectors on the helmet. Would you like me to remove these? They're not serving you. Okay,
Yes.
so let's do the same with the sistrum. So clearing out implants from around the head, all the way around the entire head, and the central one being above the eyebrows, about one fingernail length above the eyebrow here, and then going around like this. So let's remove all of those. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. And now just going around, gathering them all in the palm of my hand, gathering them all into one place. Okay, out of your energy, out of the boundaries of your energy, squashing them all into one little bundle and burning them. Done. Good, good, good. So the brain, I wouldn't be surprised if both of you were in the program, but they left a lot more in your body.
Wait,
So
both of us was what? What do
you
you
were
mean?
both super soldiers.
Oh,
You would have been, Nikki, you would have been a healer.
yeah, for sure.
And you would have been a special forces, like a sharpshooter, commando, a frontline force, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's the recognition. You recognize each other. You're drawn to each other because you've spent a lot of time with each other. Okay.
Well, the
So
crazy thing is that we haven't. Well, just recently, because like once we had like this eye activation to happen as if we had known each other in past lives many times.
That's what he's referring to. They
Oh.
wiped us. They wiped our memory.
They wiped you. But then your body, your soul recognizes the
Right.
friendship. You would have known immediately. And now that explains all the fireworks that went off. You've been
So right.
In
friends.
the pure love of not wanting to do each other wrong because we love each other so much.
You've spent a lot of time and saved each other's butt more than once, okay? Pulled each other out of harm a lot. That friendship formed in combat lasts forever, okay?
Wow.
So you recognize this. So again, with your brain, Austin, one side is kind of dampened. Let's see what's doing this. So it doesn't matter, we'll just bring it up. So clearing anything from inside the brain, and again for you, I'm seeing the right side. So clearing up, and now just vacuuming all that stuff out of your nervous system. Clearing the brain. Maybe memories will return, but that's beyond the point. Our objective is for you to live a healthy, happy life from this point forward, no matter what went. Okay, brain clear. Now going in to the base of the brain, going through the spinal cord, gently washing everything with white light, pure energy. Washing it clear. Perfect, perfect. Going down to the base of the spine and through all the nerves. Something going on with the solar plexus. Something I'm feeling already, but we'll get to that step by step. Going out of the nerves that go to the body and back into the spinal column, and now washing it all the way back up into the brain, washing the whole thing, perfectly cleansing the brain. Excellent. There we go. Third eye. Powerful. It doesn't even require cleansing. That's your projection of reality. You think it happens. But it was kind of partially covered with this goddamn helmet thing. So now you'll be able to think it and it'll just appear, okay? Now going to the back of the head, the little bump at the base of the skull, that's called the jade gate. That was completely covered. This is information coming in from your team, ancestors, angels, masters and teachers. Just call them your team of light, divine team. So receiving, that's kind of blocked. Let's open that up for you, no problem. Cleansing back of the head. Okay, good. Perfect. And you just dislodged some stuff. It just popped out of your spinal cord. There we go. Let's get rid of the little debris and vacuum it all out of your energy. Perfect. Excellent. So the head is clear. So right away, there was so much going on with the head. This was preventing your energy from going up. So now imagine, ooh, okay, what I was feeling with the solar plexus, that's willpower. Willpower. Sheer force of will. Sheer force of survival. That's where you tap into. And
Tell them what
so,
you can do with my thoughts.
Yeah, I can impose thoughts in her head.
well, that makes sense.
I can hear her
He can
thoughts
get
too,
glimpses of my thoughts, and then he tells me what I'm thinking.
as it happens.
That's just with the little amount of exposure that this device was allowing you to get. Now imagine who you really are. This is going to really pop online, man.
Oh,
And
wow.
so imagine all that energy from underneath your chest, the solar plexus, like a volcano, pushing its way up and then bouncing off this goddamn helmet back into your body. And that's what was happening. That's all the heat. Okay, so now the channel is open. And by the way, you are in excellent condition. For a 120-something-year-old man, you are in good shape, my friend. Okay? And see, you're just realizing the truth of my words. You're not going, what the hell? You know this to be true. Okay. So, back of the head, jade gate open, coming to the throat. Powerful. Powerful. No cleansing required. Higher heart. Good. Heart, good. You can heal yourself also, by the way. So you're the activation source for Nikki too.
Yes, we know.
You've been in this game for a long time. So heart is powerful. There's nothing in there. That's clear. Coming down to solar plexus. Oh, wow. Now, let me tell you something interesting. You are the second of this kind I have come across. You are the avatar of an entire sun. And the energy of a sun chooses a human vessel to represent its interest. So you have the entire energy of a sun available inside you. And so this is why they would have chosen you. So much willpower, strength, fortitude. Okay, coming down into the sacral. A little bit of clearing required there. This is with having the patience to do things beautifully. The sensuality, right? Your handwriting. And so let's just do some
Right in my
clearing
work.
there. This wouldn't have had combat use, so it wasn't enhanced. So it's just regular good old human, but that is still very powerful. So just clearing the sacral. This is a little bit above the belly button. So just doing a little clearing. Perfect. And now vacuuming out all the debris. Coming down to your tanden. Okay, with the activation I'll be giving both of you, we'll just bring that online, but the center is healthy. And then coming down to the root, there's some connector implants at the base of the spine. And so this would have also connected some of the suit to your body.
Tell them what's wrong with your spine.
Yeah, I'm down at the base of my spine. I got herniated disc, and I got sciatica and ankylosing
Okay.
spondylitis, and it causes an intense amount of pain. And
Okay.
for 2 years before our union, my chest has been on fire, but it went away when we united.
So she's been taking the fire for you, my friend. She's been healing you, keeping you alive.
She has. I know she has.
Otherwise,
Regular
you would have
heartbeat
died.
left, all of it left.
It would have burnt out your heart, and you would have just boom fallen dead.
I know.
So
I told her I wouldn't last long.
she was taking the fire and transmuting it for you as much as she could. Wow, you guys are super awesome. Okay,
Can you
let's
tell
get rid
my
of that.
intent to her? Can you
Your
feel my
intent.
love and intent to her?
She already knows, dude. She already knows. These things are energetic. Even I know. She knows, dude. You don't need to worry about that. It's in her heart. She feels it. You would do anything for this lady. And I mean anything. Jump into a volcano, swim across and swim back again. Yes, heal yourself, and then just to get her a rose from the other side, okay? She knows. She knows. Okay, let's go to the base of the spine. This will get rid of some of the pain for you, all right? Whoever did this botched the job. They left sharp, jagged edges sticking out everywhere. I can see these. Aye. Okay, no problem. Let's move them out of the base of the spine. There we go. So I'm going to again move it out of the boundaries of your energy. And now very, very gently moving into the body and just moving them, sliding them, almost like gliding them out of place. They're not touching anything or catching onto anything. And pulling them out of the boundaries of your energy, crushing them up, destroying them, and burning them. And now immediately I'm using the divine feminine energy, the magnolia rattle, healing it so you don't leak any energy. Immediately healing. Okay, good, good, good. Let's go on for a little longer. Okay. That is a lot better. And so let's look at the root chakra, sexual energy, again requiring just a minimal healing. You haven't been harvested for that kind of energy either. So just clearing the chakra, clearing the center. Yeah, clearing it up. And now just vacuuming out what we broke into the consistency of fine dry sand. So vacuum cleaners pick up every last little bit. Perfect cleaning. Now
Ask
moving
him if
into the
when he's
hips.
done. I got a question to ask him.
You can ask. I hear you. You're more than
Oh,
welcome.
okay. So when we got together, we both had sexual issues. Okay. He had sexual issues. I had sexual issues. But all of a sudden, when I came in the picture, we worked on this sexual energy, this sexual healing. Do you think I'm the one who healed his sexual energy?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because he had a lot of problems and we worked through them. And he is like, I had the key to him and he had the key to me because I couldn't just have sex with anybody. He couldn't just have sex with anybody. And we
That
worked
is
through it
a
together.
result of post-traumatic stress.
Yeah, I have post-traumatic stress disorder. I was wondering, can you heal anxiety and stuff like that?
Well, we did quite a lot of that today. I didn't pick
Okay,
up,
good.
so that would have been in the heart, but mostly in the crown. The crown is
Okay.
clear for you now. You've healed this energy, but then a lot of soldiers have this condition. So we're just getting more and more confirmations of the years, decades of combat you've been in. And this does affect, and again with your sacral chakra, the sensuality part, right? So sacral and root needed a little clearing. No damage, but just a little clearing, just dusting off so they can function correctly. There's no
Why do you think
damage.
I'm the one who knew that when I kept telling him we need to work on our root chakra and our sacral chakra? I had been saying that for months. Why did I know that? Do you think
Well,
it was just
because,
instinct?
well,
Make sure they
you're both gifted. You're both gifted, and even despite of the damage, you were still functioning, and even let's say that 5% functionality was enough to guide you to the correct answer. Doing the right thing without it registering.
Right.
You're going to be popping, both of you. I mean, after we're done, you'll really, really come alive. And so now I'm moving in to the side of the hips, into the hip joints, coming down. Okay, again, as expected, lots of little like screw holes in the bone where the bottom half of the suit would have been screwed in and it would go into the bone marrow. This would have purified your blood beyond the lungs or the liver, so you could breathe toxic gas and it wouldn't hurt you. Just taking toxins out from the bone marrow, so the blood circulates through the bones also, and this is where they go in. Even in regular armies now, they go in through the chest. If the soldier has lost too much blood and the blood vessels are flat, they pump blood in through the chest from the rib cage. So this is the legs, the largest bones in the body, and this is where they would have tapped in. So have they left anything behind in either leg? No, but you can recognize the signs of it. And then coming down to the ankles and feet, and your earth star about a foot underneath the base of your feet is lit. Connection to earth is strong. Okay, so my dear friend, let me give you a summary of what we went through. First of all, something like say World War II military helmet, German helmet, placed on your crown, blocking the crown, third eye, and jade gate. Whatever you were achieving was from that part of the third eye that was exposed, not covered by this goddamn thing. That is out. Also, lots of implants around the head which would have connected you to the suit, implanting directly into the nervous system, the brain. Those are out. I cleansed your nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord. Perfect condition. The rest of the chakras are perfect. Now we get to your solar plexus, and I'm feeling this fire. I know now what you both were speaking about. I'm feeling it. You are the avatar of an entire sun. So you have energy to manipulate the sun on demand. Call in solar flares, and this would have been used to burn out enemy telecoms, fry their circuitry. You just look at the nearest sun, point at it, and boom, it'll go supernova. Or just do a massive corona ejection, and the pulses would destroy electronics in enemy vessels. So this would have been your combat speciality, and I can feel it. That fire is there. So the rest of the system, the sensuality and sexuality, that would have been affected because of the trauma. Again, we're human. We see the suffering and death of others. It affects us. There's no way around it. And so this explains what you've been experiencing. And also consider you're not 30, you're not 32, you're 120 some years old. You've been through many of these 20 and backs or 60 and backs, where you'd have reached the rank of general or admiral. Your term would
When I
come to a
contacted
close.
the divine, or they contacted me, shall I say, they said that they told me that I had ended up with this man and I felt 7 lifetimes hit me. That's the lifetimes that hit me was 7. And that's what they told me on the other side.
7. So let's say before this time, average life expectancy being, let's say 50. That's
Right.
350 years. So you would have been close friends and companions for centuries.
Yeah.
On and off in different bodies, playing the
And then
role
they
of
told
male and
me,
female, each in a different lifetime, but just recognizing the signature of each other's soul.
then they said, you will remember soon. And a month later, that's when we ended up together and I started remembering all kinds of stuff.
Yes. And it's going to get even stronger now that there's no blockage. You're going to pop, both of you. You see, it's like having your arms tied behind your back energetically. Now the binds are there. Expect some maybe like cold or flu-like symptoms as the body balances itself out. We did a lot of energy work. And so it takes time for the body to adjust to that. In energy terms, boom. But it takes a little while for the body to adjust. So in the next few days, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, be extra gentle with yourselves.
Okay.
And no excessive anything. No excessive spicy food, no excessive alcohol, no excessive, just be very soft with the body. So this process happens properly and quickly. And so, yes, let me just close this with your aura, the boundaries of your energy, Austin. So like the hula hoop, let's first of all fine tune everything. The Tibetan fire serpent going through the entire system. Coming down, second time. And by the way, watch this recording afterwards. You'll see as I'm sending energy, you can see flashes around recorded by the camera. And so let's go around your energy boundaries, doing the hula hoop, cleansing everything. There we go. 1 round. Second round. And this should feel incredibly pleasant. And final round, going over the boundaries of your energy, bringing it to a mirror polish, completing the energy car wash, so to speak. Okay, good. Yes, my friend, I like that energy of the sun. You're the second person I've met like this. And
So it's not common at all.
No. There are some representing different suns in the galaxy. Let's see who you are. You're not local. They brought you in. Yeah, you're a guest here. But just know that's your connection. That's the energy you've got. Oof, very powerful.
Do you think they
Also,
brought me here too?
they brought all of us here. And Nikki, I'm like you. I was in these programs for many lifetimes. I was a healer also. So think in a little while you'll be able to do what I do, probably even better.
Well, that's what I want to do. I want to do that because I feel my calling to do that.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know very well.
It's just they want so much money, you know, and right now we can't do that. And it's like, the only thing I think to do is work on what I can work on now, you know?
You think the
I'll
divine
give
energy
you.
speaks of us being together in
Yes.
this lifetime?
Yes. Yes, you already know
I
this to be
feel.
true. And treat
I
each
know
other
it.
nicely. We're living in a dumpster fire of a world.
Yeah.
We are.
Stuff can go wrong. Don't take it out on each other. Just be gentle with each other. You've got something really beautiful going. You're very lucky. And honestly, it's hard to find somebody that resonates so powerfully with you. And especially when you're gifted, you pick up on people's intentions and energies, and you're disgusted.
Oh yeah,
hell
strong.
no.
We're
Like,
very strong like that.
Yeah, we're empathic on that.
Yeah. You're just so you're very fortunate, and I'm happy for you. I am from the bottom of my heart. I bless your union.
Thank you.
Make
Thank
it
you.
work. And I don't think any of you is going anywhere. You're bonded beyond a single lifetime. And so
Yeah.
so yes, that's the nature of this. Okay, so now I'll do the empowerment for you. So Nikki, you mentioned the
Yes.
financial stuff. Don't go down that route. Don't go down that route. You know what? Fuck him. I'll give you everything you need right now. I've been doing this, and I had to go down, pay lots of money, and they didn't do it correctly like I did it for you guys. So
Right.
both sit next to each other. I'm going to give you something that is much more powerful than Reiki. Forget all the symbols, forget all the books, forget all the words. You already have the gift. This is what was gifted to me. My soul is a black dragon
Oh wow.
coming. So if we have source or God or the source of all things, immediately underneath it there's a void. Then comes primordial sound, primordial light, and then the dimensions can manifest. I'm in the void just beneath source. So these are the beings that are closest to the divine. And that is me coming down here. I'm giving you that flavor of energy. Unbeatable. Directly tapped into the divine realm, okay? And so this is my gift to you. And this will bring everything back. You don't need to get a piece of paper and pay $1,000 to some asshole. Forget it, okay? We'll do this
Thank
right
you.
now, and we'll do it correctly for both of you.
Okay. Should we close our eyes?
Whatever you like. There's no woo-woo involved. This is
Mhm.
Oh,
happening.
okay.
Okay. First of three. And sending your way. And so look at me as I do number 2 and 3. So you see the movements also. This will resonate with you.
Okay.
Two of 3. And now let's do the third one and final one. Bring all the healing ability to full potential. So both kindly hold your hands together like this. And so now I'm placing my hands on both sides, activating the meridians in the palms. So I'm sending 2 pairs of hands, one for each of you, and warming up your hands, opening up the meridians. So this can be an output of energy. It's not going to bounce around. This is going to be pulling the energy. So you can easily use your hands not just to send out healing, but you can also hold your hands, as you see I've used, and pull in information. You
Okay.
hold your hands above objects and pull in information. It doesn't have to go through the regular channels. So now doing this for the meridians and the energy centers in the hands. And I'm also going to add in traditional symbols of power. So you have the Usui Reiki symbols for you. And I'm also giving you distance healing. So you can do this for people no matter where or when they are. Also adding emotional trauma healing for both of you. And let's give you the master symbol with this. So you've got Reiki, okay? That's done. You have the dragon Reiki, that's the movements. And so now moving up to your wrists, into the hands, towards the elbows, all the way up to the shoulders, and connecting to the central column, which is now perfectly clear in both of you. And opening a channel to the earth, and now pulling energy up from the earth through the central channel. Everything is clear through the crown, connecting to the divine. Okay. We are good.
My hands got hot.
Too.
My hands got hot.
Well, we must be onto something. Yep. Good. Man, I'm feeling your solar plexus. You are strong. Oi, oi, oi. And this lady next to you, I'm not pointing at anybody, but you owe her your life. So be extra nice to her. Buy her something really nice, or do something really nice for her. It might be just a massage, or I don't know. You know. Just show extra affection. And again,
Why do you think that though? Like can you explain to me when you say that, why is that? Is that because I've been taking on his
fire. It would
his
have
fire
stopped.
that's in his
It would have
chest?
stopped. It would have stopped his heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I told her,
Because when I came here, his chest was on fire, and then it would go away, and then it would go away. It comes back whenever we're like upset at each other or we're
Yeah.
arguing.
Oh, by the way, Austin, please, a word of caution. You're not dealing with regular amounts of energy. Now that the whole thing is online, be very careful. Your anger can be destructive.
no.
And I mean like blowing shit up. And I mean it's leaking out into the wrong part and burning your body,
Yes.
cooking the flesh as it moves out. Please be very cautious. These things are absolutely real.
He kept telling me, he goes, I feel like you healed me. I feel like you healed me.
I knew I had about a year left to live because I could feel my heart, the way it was irregular beating.
But now our heartbeats, I had an irregular heartbeat when I came to him. He had an irregular heartbeat, but now our heartbeats are regular all the time.
Our heartbeat's the same.
Like we can sit like this and we can feel each other's heartbeats. I can feel mine, he can feel his, but we can feel it together as one.
Yes. You already know. Yes, I'm just giving you the thumbs up. Yes. So
yeah, so are we like a powerful couple together?
you're powerful whether you're together or not. So it doesn't always happen that we are blessed with this opportunity to find somebody that is compatible in this way.
So how do we make the fire in his chest go away? And what if I say if I did leave and that fire kept coming back?
You're both at perfect condition now.
He's in
You'll be
perfect
able to
condition now.
heal yourselves also. So the danger has passed.
So he can heal himself though, right?
Granted that you don't get angry out of control. And that is easier said than done. Even today, as I was getting some downloads, I had an outburst of anger. But again, it's always good to make amends. Apologize, say I'm sorry. But yeah, be extra cautious. You're working with a lot of powerful energy. This is why you were in the program. You could tap into the closest sun, make it eject a corona mass. The waves would come in and burn out electronics and enemy vessels, enemy ships. Just kill the ship.
A problem that I have too is we have to be very careful with our words, because if we say something, it's gonna happen. Every single time it happens, and it's powerful. I'm talking about things that are very specific.
I know.
Very specific, especially when I'm mad. If I want something to happen, I can say it, and it will happen in the exact manner that I say it.
Just be very, now that you know what's up, consciously, because you always knew, but now both of you had things preventing the conscious mind from coming into the game. Now you have access to all your gifts, and you're going to know I mean, the monkey brain also being involved. It
Right.
will make you that much more powerful. Just be gentle with each other and with others around you. You're very
Do you
powerful.
think my spirits will be able to come to me in form now instead of coming to me in my sleep?
Yes, now that the crown chakra is back in place, yeah, absolutely.
So they
Absolutely.
should be up, because they've always come to me, but they've had to do other things to get to me.
Because
You
the
know,
regular pathways were not open. Now they are.
right. So they've done it in different ways. And I would wake up and, like, I'm going to give you an example. A few weeks or about a month ago, my mom, I had this powerful dream. And I know when it's a spiritual dream because I have emotions attached to that dream. I know when it's a regular dream, and I know when the other side is contacting me. Well, it was my mom on the phone, and she said, I'm gonna have a stent put in my heart. And all I could see was everybody around her not paying attention to her. Well, I called her at 4 o'clock in the morning, because usually they contact me between 3 and 5. You know, that I don't know if it's our higher selves, I don't know if it's the other side or what it is. But I called her, I told her what's going on. I said, this is what's happening, and you need to go see a doctor or you're going to have a stent put in your heart. I said, you need to go. Well, she listened to me and she goes, you saved my life. I said, no, the other side saved your life because they contacted me,
Yes.
you know? And I would like for them to be able to just come to me instead of having to use my dreams, because it's scary them coming into my dreams. I'd rather just see them in physical form.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And also
I'm
invite
sorry.
this in. Your will is how these things work. The same way I will to move my hand up and down. These are now at your disposal. You just want it and it happens. So, yes, that's the way it goes.
Now, what if we want to heal somebody? What do I do if I want to heal somebody?
You start with cleaning yourself, making sure you're at a good place.
Okay.
If you're weakened, don't do it because it might harm you. So
Should
Right.
assume that.
first of all, don't harm yourself. Keep yourself at 100. Then you pull in energy to the tanden, the center under the belly button. Charge
Okay.
yourself up to 100. And then when it starts overflowing, pull it into the hands and start giving.
Now, will we have a problem anymore whenever we get overheated?
I don't think that's
Like,
going to
how do we
happen.
dispel that energy when we get overheated?
The channel
He's
is
aligned.
Also,
clear.
we're
We're
already
aligned.
aligned. We don't have to worry about it
They
anymore.
removed
No,
it.
you're both aligned. So you were tapped with the helmet, and you were tapped by moving the crown chakra out of place. The channels are open. So if there's too much, just push it into the earth.
That's where that brain
Push it into
fog.
the earth.
That's where that brain fog's been coming from the last 4 years in my life.
Yes,
It's that been
absolutely.
that hammer.
So
Absolutely.
like, it's okay though for us to receive each other's Reiki and energy, to feel good, right?
Absolutely. It will
Because I can touch him and just feel his energy enter my body, and it's the
Good.
best feeling I ever felt, and it makes me go to sleep.
And it will
You
make you
know,
live longer.
it'll make
It
us
will,
live longer.
yes, yes,
So we're
yes,
basically healing each other nonstop, like every night.
yes, yes.
Okay. Is there anything else we should be aware of, or anything else that we should do, or?
By the fact that you are in human bodies at this time on earth, your very existence is an act of service.
Hold on, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
The fact that you are in human bodies at this particular time on earth, this is an act of service. You
So
are,
we're here to serve. So we're here to serve
and this
for a higher
happens
purpose.
with every breath you take. This is happening. There is nothing that you need to find or bring in. It is all here now. So
Okay.
live your best life, and along the way, if you can help somebody, do so. But you're under no obligation.
Right.
You're
Why did it take for, I've always known I was gifted since I was a child.
Yes.
But why did it take for me and him to cross paths 9 years ago to activate the original awakening, and then for us to contact each other now for it to activate even more, to where it activated our Reiki, our healing, all of that? Did our higher selves call out to each other?
Predestined
Or was it predestined? What is that? What is that? Because like a year before I got with him, I kept having these dreams of, I'm gonna meet somebody. I've been with my soulmate, and that he was calling out to me and that he needed me, and I didn't know who it was. And then that's when the spirits came to me. They faced me to my soulmate, asked me if I remembered him, and out of shame I said no, because I knew it was my husband, but to not remember that was very shameful under, you know, God's light. And then that's when they were like, they said, this is your soulmate, this is the man you've been with in every life you've ever lived. I was hit with the number 7. And that's when she turned around and she looked at everybody and said, she'll remember soon. Within 1 month, that's when he came into my life, or by some kind of divine intervention, we ended up getting back together, because we didn't live in the same town. You know, I ended up trying to look for him, and then a few days later, I didn't find him on Facebook. A few days later, he messaged me, and that's when I was like, okay, this is how I felt back then. And he was like, well, just come home. That's when I came down, and then that's when everything just activated at once. Why did it take each other to activate each other?
Well, when we're in bodies, we're just acting out a lifetime that we have designed for ourselves.
Mm.
And so along the way, both of you have gathered extra tools and experiences. So although the friendship is strong, ultimately we want to evolve as souls. So all the bumps in the road, they have enriched you, made you stronger. And so now there's a time where you come together once again and again. This doesn't happen every lifetime. This is a privilege. And
Right.
so you heal each other, you support each other, help certain things activate in each other, again, so you can live better lives, each of you. Right?
So not everybody gets what we have then.
No. You're very lucky.
Bless him.
So we're very blessed then.
Correct. Correct.
The only other question I got, what was that term you used that was able to harness a particular sun? What's the particular name for that?
The
As
solar
far as like
plexus
solar
is
plexus.
the center.
Okay.
It's the center underneath the rib cage.
That's the one.
You've got the sun there, and as you speak, I'm feeling it right now. Yes, solar as in sun, plexus
Right,
as in
yeah.
complex. Solar plexus. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
how was I able to heal him when I came into his life?
Imagine a certain amount of energy, like a volcano ready to pop, and you take just enough pressure into your own system to prevent the explosion, and then work on transmuting it and dealing with the energy.
Yeah. That's why when we argue or if we have a disagreement, then that comes back, because that energy, you know, she's not harnessing that away from me, and it's coming back to me again. So then when we unite again, she pulls it back out.
Yes.
It happens every time.
Now the good news is it's never going to reach that level of explosion anymore. You can harness it and you can channel it. It's not going to be dangerous to you anymore.
I went to the hospital because of it, and they said I had nothing wrong. There was nothing they could find. I told them I felt like my chest was going to explode.
They're not looking in the right place.
I know.
I
said it feels like my chest is going to explode, and they said there's nothing wrong with you.
But
But it
he
feels
looked at
like
me and he said, listen, ever since you've been in my life, like, this is going away. Every time everything's good, it goes away. He goes, but when things start messing up, he goes, I start getting that burning sensation again. And then on top of it, like every time it felt like he was breathing in my mouth, it's like he was healing me. He was healing me. And I didn't understand that. So it's like we came together and we healed each other.
That is correct.
You know, in a lot of ways, we were healing each other. We just weren't aligned. And it's crazy because I kept telling him when we got together, because his chakras opened up, he could feel all his, I could feel all of mine, but I was able to identify which ones needed to be healed the most, you know? And I kept telling him for months, I'm like, this needs to be healed. This needs to be healed. You know, this is off. We're not aligned. Our chakras are not aligned. I kept saying that. And I had no idea what these things truly were, you know? So I don't know if it's because, you know, my past life and I've known it I've known it in my soul, or what it is, you know.
I know our union is for the better. Yeah. And it's healing us.
I'm really happy with the outcome for both of you. I think this will be immensely beneficial for you.
Me too.
So less unknowing, more information coming in, and clear pathways for you to channel the energy. No more bouncing and ricocheting off the sides. No more explosive.
No uncertainty anymore.
Yes, it's all going to be smooth, perfectly in your control. So
Yes.
that which was preventing you from operating completely is now
Yeah.
removed.
All right. So, is there anything else that you do for that we would need to come see you again about?
I leave that up to you. I usually, you see, I've got a day job. I work as a teacher. I, I
Oh, okay.
teach I teach gifted children.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
before that, I was a university lecturer. I've been a teacher all my life. So this
I
is
can
an
tell.
act of service that I do. I don't
okay.
depend on this for my livelihood.
Okay.
And so my life is minimal, but I'm happy and grateful. So I'm
Same.
not out there to get your money or any of that. I'll leave this up
Right.
to you. If at any point you think that I can help you, my doors are always open to you
Okay.
at any
And you said
time.
you're gonna send us a couple CDs and stuff like that listen to?
That's the traditional modality. I gave you something that is much more superior. Forget all that. You already have something that is immensely more powerful inside
Oh,
you.
okay, cool. Good. I'm happy. I'm happy with
Yeah.
the experience because, and another thing, like when you hit my heart chakra, something came over me and I couldn't help it. I don't know. That was crazy because like I didn't feel any sadness, and then when you did that, I couldn't help but to cry,
That's
and
that's
I
that's
didn't understand
but
I
that.
know.
see, you see, the amazing thing about the human system is we get used to pain to a point that we might be in immense pain, but we don't even feel it anymore.
Yes.
And
Yes,
then
That was
and
me.
then
That was me with my chest and my back.
yes, and then when that pain is removed, suddenly it feels almost like pleasure. There's no greater
Yeah.
satisfaction than the removal of pain. And so the
Just
body
being normal feels
recognizes,
pleasurable.
yeah, your body feels it, and then tears come. That's a confirmation of very deep healing.
that's good. Yeah, because I didn't expect that at all. But we appreciate you a
Yes.
lot, like
Can
a
I
whole lot.
can I
Extremely
ask you
beneficial.
wonderful, wonderful, amazing people for a favor? If
Yeah,
you could just write a few words of review for me on my Facebook
of
business
course
page,
Absolutely.
I would really appreciate that. It'll help me
we will.
get to more people and
We're
help
actually very
me
big on
serve
that.
more people.
Yeah, we'll see. We want to help people. I want to heal people. I want to do that. That's what I want to do. I just don't know how to go about doing it fully, you know?
And I do it in a 3D format,
Yes,
you know.
You
absolutely,
know,
absolutely, absolutely. I know you are beings of light, very powerful, and you've been good. So the divine has blessed you with each other's presence. This
Yes.
is
the
a very,
divine is blessing us so much that
yeah,
I'm not kidding you. It seems like nothing ever goes wrong.
Nothing.
well,
Like
God bless you.
everything in my
You know,
life used to go wrong nonstop, and now it's like every little thing is like yes, 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 yes,
We're
yes.
surrounded by light.
Since we got together, it's like everything just seems to go right.
We're surrounded by
well,
light.
may it be so forever. You
I
most
mean, for
certainly deserve
sure.
it.
And we don't put out bad karma. We don't hurt people. We put out only good, and that's our intention, is to only put out good. We do not like the concept of doing anybody bad ever.
I don't entertain negativity.
Beautiful. Well, that's amazing. And I'll
And one more
send you.
question before you go.
Oh, of
How
course, yes,
am I
please.
able to see auras? How can I see auras?
So, when you talk about seeing or hearing spiritual information, this doesn't involve the eyes or the ears or the sense of touch in the skin. It's more of a nature of knowingness.
Okay.
You know
Mm.
something. So, for example, you close your eyes and you think of the home you grew up in childhood, right? You're not seeing it, but you're aware of the shapes, right?
Right.
That's the nature of this information coming in. The more you do it, then you'll be able to translate this into as if you are seeing it. And so
Okay.
you may, yeah, so that's the process. It's not images flashing in through the eyeballs. The regular channels of the body aren't working. It's information coming in.
Okay. All right. And you said you got this on recording and we can look back
I'll,
at it?
yeah, I'll send it for you. I recommend you do so because
Yes.
we've got flashes of light going around as I'm doing different stuff around myself and you. And so
Okay.
you may catch things that both sides, all three of us have missed. So I'll email
Okay.
this to you, and I'll also send
Good.
you a link for the Facebook page if you would be so kind to write a short few words for me. I
Right
would
away.
really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I'll send you my email because you have Jenna's email as mine.
Yes. Yes.
And
Okay.
I'll send you mine, okay?
Okay. Yes. We're friends on Facebook, so just use
Yep.
Facebook Messenger. Send me your
Yeah.
email, and I'll send you the recording. It takes maybe 10 minutes for Zoom to process it, and I'll send you a
Okay.
download link, and we're good to go.
Okay, thank you. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Bless both of you. It's an
You
honor
too.
coming to know both of you. I from the bottom of my heart, I wish you the absolute very best. You're amazing. I
Thank
love
you, honey.
both.
All right, love you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.